I've just remembered. That man. His name is Vigraf. He commanded the dead men during the war. A company of volunteers assembled from the peasantry. What? But that would make him... I, the commander of the Corpse Brigade. Alright, here we go. So these boys are off and running again. They are the quickest, I guess. Ish. It's saying good. Oh, they're archers. So they've got mages and they've got archers. This is a range fight. And they've got one guy up in the top corner as well. Holy crap. Whew. Yeah, they're letting you know straight away. There you go. Immediate 30 damage. That's a lot, man. Oh my god. I think I might get destroyed here. This might be the first fight where I get completely wrecked. And then have to come back in with a whole, like, different setup. Okay. Wow. Everyone has range here. Everyone among the enemies. Shit. It's a tough one because the only one that's isolated is this guy right at the top. And I feel like so far at least trying to gang up on them has proved better, but I guess magic has like an area of effect, no? So that means if I bunch up and their spells can hit me, then we're all gonna get completely destroyed. Now Ramza, I feel like he's kind of weirdly very vulnerable because I haven't been able to equip him with anything. 44 HP is very low. Shit. This is a dangerous situation. We've got to be very, very careful. And while the archer already managed to hit Deleter from there, so that ain't good. Like, no one's safe. Shit. Yeah. I've got to be super careful here. I think I want to still kind of... Either that, or I start to try and, like, throw stones and shit. I'm just going to start here. Wimpy move to start things off. Hold on. Act. Metal. Stone. What kind of range we got? It's not bad. I'm going to try and move everybody up to, like, this left sort of platform. But for now... Wait. Act. Okay, wait. Yeah, no one can basically get up this bit. That's a problem. No one's got the movement to get up. In a bit of a weird situation. I'm not sure who to go after. Basically, I want to potentially go down this part of the map. But the problem is, if I do that, these two are probably going to come over and just be able to hit me. So it'll be like, whatever I do, it'll be like 4 on 2. This one, I still feel like because of the verticality, surely like this guy can't just use fire and then it's 8 high. This is like 15 high. So I don't want to commit to anything just yet. I want to see if I can get everybody up this bit. It does look quite difficult. But we're just going to see first. It's the first time it feels a bit dangerous here. So we're bunching here just so that I can sort of try and get up this bit on the left. No, not wait. So already I'm just going to use... Oh, it was her that got hit. I thought it was Deleter. No, okay. Make sure it does that. Alright. Shard. I think he's going to have to kind of be a bit of a... like, take some hits here, potentially. Maybe worth a protect. He does have 16 MP, which is nice. So I'm going to put protect on myself here. Ah, so it has an area of effect like that. That's interesting. Maybe I do this then. Oh, I can protect 3 of them like that. That's dope. Wait. It is a good idea, but it takes... Range 3, range 2, speed 25. But I think because the speed is 25, if he's on 22, then it means that it will basically happen before. So we'll try and see if this can work here. So he's charging up, he's done it. Yeah, so I think that worked. That was a useful protect there. Yeah, so we're going to try and get to this guy. Those two are definitely... I'm going to just stick with my guests. So this guy's a knight. At least that one I don't have to fear as much for now. And I think because there's obstacles in the way, they're not able to hit us as easily. Yeah. So I'm going to try and stay outside of the range of the mages if I can. But this one, I think there's not much we can do. Right. It's our turn again. Let's see. So Ramza can start to get up here now. Can I not attack? Can that work? 90%. Hey, we'll take it. At least it's something, right? Nice. Okay. So we're all going to try and get up here at the moment. Let's see. Everyone's full. There's not much else she can do for now. She has to wait. Damn it. So we've all literally like climbed up top here. We'll see what happens. Can we get this guy? I think we can. Let's have a look. Surely. Oh, come on. How? I can get all the way up to here, but I can't get this guy? What? That's rubbish. How does that even work? Like the vertical, like the difference between here is like 5. So I can get to this tile. What? No way. Not happy with that. Don't think there's much else I can do then. I'll just wait. Yeah, so he's a bit stranded, unfortunately, but I'm going to keep him also just sort of in the corner here. Fine. But now I'm going to be able to attack him. So that's good. Wait, no, he's gone for this guy instead. Interesting. He's going to go for the other one. Interesting. Right, they're both going for this guy first. But I think that puts them within range of getting hit from these spells. Might not be great. We'll see. But you can see how important mobility is here. Like, if you're a knight and you don't have some range or mobility, like, you're going to be stuck. So he's charging up something. Yeah, so they're going to all kind of hone in here. Can I see what they're charging at? I can see this, but not much else. 31 HP. Okay. So I can see that he's charging, and I see which way he's facing, but I can't, like, specifically know what he's trying to do. Okay. I think she's the one that doesn't have the best attack. I'm going to try and get out of the way here so I don't get hit by, like, area of effect as much. Okay. Yeah, just keep Ramza out of trouble as much as I can. I don't think the mages can get me from there. Oh. Do they take full damage? They do. Holy shit, that's so interesting. Wow. That's kind of... It worked out badly for me, but I learned something cool as a result. Damn. Okay. Let me see if I can go up here. And then... Can I do something interesting now? Yes, I can. That's better. 16 HP damage. At least it's a 100% chance. I think I might go after this guy. Honestly. Could cost me. If I could move one more tile, or I had a diagonal, what's his... got white magic. I think I'm going to try and chase him down still. Alright, let's see this. I think Deleter might get taken out here. Yeah, good AoE there. I think, yeah, someone's getting KO'd now. Oof, they survived it. So I guess that equipment change was definitely useful. But yeah, that's way too much damage. So it's the first KO I think we've received at this point. Double KO here. Potentially. Wow. So that guy literally, I think, like falling down ended up making things worse. Yeah, the range is very hard to fight against. Like, I'm not sure what else I could have really done here. Right. So, here, let's do that. Use our... Oh, Phoenix Down's only one? Oh, man. I saw the potion and I was like, yeah, it's probably the same. Wait, why is our potion range so small as well? Eh? I swear it wasn't like that. I want that move back now. I swear that wasn't how that shit worked. You could toss potions much further away, you know? Is it a chemist thing? If you try to do it as a squire, you have less range? I didn't know that. Yeah, this is shit. Yeah, they're quick as well, man. Like, I couldn't get in. She didn't even get a turn. Okay. Let's go here. Wow, 78, 0%. Yeah, everything's just like single. Yeah, the healing stuff is hard to do from any kind of range. Can't hit anyone with the stone. So, yeah, I'm stuck. Let's first of all see. So it's a chemist thing. Yeah, this is one of those you just find out when you're in battle. You're just not gonna know. You're just not gonna know otherwise. Shit. What about Phoenix Down? Yeah, her Phoenix Down range is huge as well. So, yeah, I wasn't to know, unfortunately, but it's a lesson for the future. What if I go, like, here? Does that keep me out of range? Obviously, it's a case of do you heal yourself, or do you heal... I think we've got to use the Phoenix Down. We need the turns. I'm going to use it on him. I think he's immediately going to get KO'd back down here, but we'll have a look. It seems that obviously I was also relying on the fact that they're behind stuff, so yeah, that doesn't work either, unfortunately. He was like kind of behind the corner, and I thought he wouldn't be able to fire over the top because obviously his line of sight is blocked, but he can literally fire over that too. So that's pretty hardcore. Yeah, it's only like 9 HP damage, it's nothing. Only 81%. Wow, that's bad. But is he a level 5? For real? Is everyone here a level 5? Can you, like, fight more in this game? Like, as in, like, can you grind levels? Yeah, I mean, if we're dealing with, like, level 4s and 5s, then that's super dangerous. Yeah, definitely learned a lot in this one. This is one where, like, the kind of... the ante was upped. Go here. Yeah, this is where we die. Can it get Ramza and the other one? No, it can't. Okay. Yeah, the archers are really problematic. Finally, a dodge. Something that actually worked for a change. Yeah, 25 is way too much. Get him back. Yeah, he can never stay alive. Ah, he finally healed himself. There you go. Maybe the comeback is on. I think we can still get him. Bastard. Let's just get this guy. Screw him. Yeah, we're taking way too much damage. yeah, 34 HP. Yeah, my guess, like, immediately basically running away from me and going into the corner. Unfortunately, I kind of have to just play it by how they want to do it, you know? This is almost definitely a fail. We're just not strong enough, like all of these moves, etc. So let's just see. Those two, like my two strongest characters basically running away from me, just made it not so great. And I'm not going to be able to get there in time to save people, because it's just, there's too much verticality on the map. So yeah, game over. So what I want to do, actually, I think this is a good lesson. I think this is like a... I'm sure it's a rite of passage. There's probably going to be people who are like, I've never lost a fight in my life in 5 Fantasy Tactics. I've never even had a KO, of course. But for us mere mortals, I think this is definitely going to happen to you. Probably on more than one occasion. So far, it's been fairly smooth sailing. But this one here, like the sheer amount of range everyone has, it's a whole different dynamic. And I think in terms of levels, I think we're a little bit too low as well. So I think we really need to just respect where our guest characters are going. So all they've done in the whole fight, the two of them, they've gone to the corner and they've KO'd one guy. And it left kind of the rest of us hanging. So it's really not good. We're probably going to need to follow them. But what I'm more interested in personally is, can we basically just redo a bit that had an encounter in it to then gain some more levels? So if I had like one more level each, I think that'd be pretty nice. But if I had to guess, it would also probably break the game to have like, basically to be able to, you know, get your levels up that quickly and that easily by just doing the same fight over and over. Because obviously every time you take an action, you're allowed to gain more points. So, I mean, these two are just chilling, they're hanging out, but they're going to be completely destroyed. Oh, there you go. So rams are disappearing, that's when you get the game over. Let's hear the theme. It's not like as tragic as I would have thought, but there you go. The thing I'm most curious about is, can we just do a fight we've already done to gain some more experience? Because I didn't like what I saw there with the levels. Like that level 4 knight with like 85 HP or whatever was just like, yeah, maybe that's a bit much. So in this case, what I want to actually find out is, can we basically fight stuff for just purely like trying to get JP points and to level up, or is it basically kind of a mandatory fights only kind of game? Like, if you wanted to grind, is it possible in the game? So I know I had a fight here, but it doesn't let me do anything. Okay. Fine. What about this place? Okay, this one it lets me fight again. Yeah, I don't know like to what extent you can actually do this again and again, but let's just do this, see what happens. If we get beaten in this one as well, then we really have to kind of start getting serious and kind of taking it to the next level in terms of our tactics and strategy. I definitely think if I had like another level or so, I think we'd be okay. And a little more experience with like the more difficult fights. So this is kind of a test to see what happens if, let's say, you don't want to do the next fight, you don't feel like you're strong enough or you're set up well enough. I have to assume, because the soft locking in this game is quite notorious, and by that I mean basically you get to a fight, you can't find a way through and you're just completely stuck, like no matter what you do. I'm thinking you probably can't do that. Like maybe even if I win this fight, like that's kind of the only one, and then you're a bit stuck. So, wait, hold on. Okay. I was gonna say, is he stuck up here? So what do we got? Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Surely we can handle this, right? Let's just go for it. 20. Okay. Nice counter, of course. They're all countering little shits. I guess you can't attack from here. We are very bunched up, but I will just go here, I think, just to protect his back. Stone is obviously not going to be enough. It never is. Yeah, just a little. I think like judging distance and that kind of thing will definitely become more natural the more you play. So, act. I think I'm still just going to fire back immediately here. I think this Chocobo is kind of trapped here in that sense. Wow, that counter is strong. So the chemist can kind of chill up here, I guess. And then let's just make sure she doesn't die here. I don't know how much I'm going to get in terms of spoils. Let me do this, and then the Squire Rebecca. I still have an instinct to press L1 and R1 to move the camera around. Now, can the Chocobo, like, I assume the Chocobo can't straight up, like, I want to know if the Chocobo's really boxed in here, or if it can kind of just, basically just go through people. We're not going to know for a little bit, so I'm just going to wait here. I'm just going to, defend doesn't give you JP, right? Let's just confirm that. Yeah, it doesn't, okay. So she's defending at least. This is good. She doesn't have much HP, so okay. 16 even with a defend. Bloody hell. That's not great. Let's see. Get a backstab here, I guess. I think the goblins are relatively slow, so I think we just keep rolling here. Yes, it counters, but we've got to do something. Didn't counter this time. Alright, let's move around. $15 left. Okay. No counter this time. And we just wait. Yeah, what's she gonna do? Okay, Chocobo Cure. Oh, it heals everybody in that range. Wow, yeah, the friendly fire aspect is going to be something I really need to get better at understanding. And, well, not understanding, but remembering, I guess. Especially when I'm casting my own spells. It's going to be dangerous. So, let's go here.